What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button and hit that notification bell. Make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. With this video, we are jumping into Aquaman issue number 4. If you have not been keeping up with Aquaman, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with this series. What we have seen so far is Atlantean sleeper agents awakening all over the globe with one singular message: Atlantis remembers. Knowing this has something to do with Orem, Aquaman had made his way all the way to Mars. We find out that Mera went there, and Aquaman was only there for about a day. So he has been hiding everything that he has been up to. We don't really understand the full extent of this just yet. But the most pressing thing right now is to stop these sleeper agents from activating, stop whatever is about to happen before war breaks out on the surface and in the sea. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, it is taking us weeks ago. Orem had been setting up this plot for a while, and he did this with the help of Scavenger, breaking him out of prison and giving Scavenger the opportunity to level up. Using a guide stone, when it interacts with complex energy fields, it protects the person wearing it. 3 weeks ago, they began testing the broadcast that would put out the message to every sleeper agent to wake up. Scavenger really not sure if he trusts all of this craziness that is going on, but if this means an opportunity for him to level up and no longer be a laughingstock, he is going to take that chance. The Scavenger, the one thing he wants is a shot at Aquaman. So while Orem is in the background doing everything that he is doing, Scavenger goes to the UN to cause a distraction. What he did not expect to find was Black Manta. Scavenger believing that they should be on the same side. Manta is only on the side of his son. And so if that means taking down Scavenger, then that's what it's going to take. As we see the two of them fight, we see that Scavenger has truly leveled up, being able to take on Black Manta without any issue. At the end of the day, Manta does not care how much Scavenger has leveled up. The truth is, he never even thinks about Scavenger. With Aquaman, Aqualad, and Batwoman all trying to save civilians while this fight is going on, we see both Scavenger and Black Manta go up to the top of a building and then fall off. As they both go plummeting down to the ground, we see at the last minute Black Manta is able to save himself, but Scavenger comes down right on top of him. Aqualad, done seeing his dad get thrown around, he uses the water from the sewers and he beats the crap out of Scavenger. His suit severely damaged. He makes his getaway before they can grab hold of him. And this is where we see, across the globe, Atlantean sleeper agents waking up with one message: make them remember. Now that's what's going to take us to present day at the Third Throne. Aquaman said that he died and he came back in the last issue. We have no idea how this happened, and neither does Arthur, saying that he came back. He doesn't know how he came back, but something happened to him. Arthur saying that this isn't important right now, which is a very big detail to overlook. The fact that someone was able to kill Aquaman and bring him back to life. When he learned that these protocols existed, when he found out that these Atlantean sleeper agents had been activated, he started making his way across the globe trying to stop them as they wake up. This is what he has been doing when he was supposedly on Mars. Jackson still trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Like, how did your own wife not know that you died and came back to life? This is when Tula says that it is so obvious. At least it's obvious to her. She says that Mera is the one that killed Arthur. Something happened, and Mera is the one responsible for his death. But all of them brush this off like it means absolutely nothing. Even she's like, I'm sure it's all fine now, and everything is hunky-dory. Like, what are you talking about? How are we just gonna overlook and move past the fact that someone killed freaking Aquaman, brought him back to life, and this is no big deal, and then we're gonna speculate that his own wife murdered him. Like, what the heck are you talking about? This is not important. But they all begin to focus on the task at hand. The task at hand is stopping these sleeper agents. If they fail, this means war between the surface and the sea. Bringing in Manta, letting them know that he is now part of the team. He has every intention of being better, of doing better, of showing his son that they don't have to be monsters. And so having the team fully formed, they break down the plan. The first of them activated had the ability to communicate with other sleeper agents. This sequence was randomized so their enemies would never be able to know where the sleeper agents are popping up and which ones are most dangerous. They are sending Black Manta after Scavenger. Orem deliberately sent him after Jackson, not really understanding why Scavenger is a part of all of this. It is going to be Manta's job to figure this out. Mera is going to talk to the ambassadors for the surface and sea. Try to let them know the situation has gotten out of hand, there is an extremist group trying to cause a war, and that everybody needs to remain calm while they try to solve this issue. Garth is going to be debriefing the Justice League and the Titans, putting them on standby just in case their help is needed. Mera and Jackson, they are going to be focusing on building another broadcast facility, one to replace the one Arthur and Manta had destroyed. They do this so they can ensure that they turn off this switch that activates all of the Atlantean sleeper agents. That's what takes us to New York City, New York at the United Nations Security Council closed session. As they sit here and have a meeting discussing everything that's currently going on, while not giving away explicit details. The Atlanteans are just letting them know that there is a rogue group of individuals trying to start a war, letting them know that they are committed to bringing down this terrorist organization. The only thing they are asking for is patience and understanding, maybe a little bit of restraint. Being given the opportunity to fix this before it gets out of hand. We see one member of this council. They are a sleeper agent, bringing up a trigger switch. She presses the button and the entire council is detonated. Taking us a little bit later on, what we see is Jackson making his way back after checking in on the council explosion, meeting up with Mera. The two of them are having a discussion about building this new facility, and they are going to build it with the help of Mr. Terrific. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, in the beginning of this comic, we had Orem, who was having a discussion with Scavenger, letting Scavenger know that when he hit the switch to activate and throw all of this into full speed ahead, the other person on the other side, the other person that is going to flip the switch with him, that person will more than likely end up dead. So my speculation is that Scavenger and Manta are going to be the ones doing this. Manta believing that he is going to be doing something for the greater good. It may very well cost him his life. We could see the death of Black Manta here in the near future. When it comes to this comic though, it was heavily convoluted, and the fact that we are just gonna completely ignore the fact that Arthur had died and come back to life. That Mera is the one suspected of murdering her own husband. There is so much going on here, and that is the fact that you guys overlook. It's the one that you just go right past. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm pretty sure Mera is the one responsible for Arthur's death. Regardless if it was for the benefit of the doubt, for the greater good, whatever reasoning you come up with, this is not something that we should just pass over. And Mera remaining quiet the entire time. What the heck is going on? I guess we're gonna have to wait until the next issue. You know, that kind of stuff, it doesn't make me want to read the next issue. It makes me think, what the heck was the writer thinking when he decided to create this little side plot, but not actually expand on the importance of it? They're keeping this information so close to the chest that it makes this comic really confusing on what the heck is going on. Not only that, jumping all across the last 10 weeks. Well, it does help illuminate what is going on with Orem and everything else. They are still keeping so much information from us that it makes the comic a little bit confusing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you like this video, and until the next breakdown.